had a guy today ask me, how important is it to have AI in your business, Kathy? I said, so important. I'm Kathy Burns. I'm here with Real Estate Riches. If you like this kind of conversation, subscribe below. Let's get at it. So my buddy George, he helps parents who have college age, prep age kids going to school. So in other words, they're in high school, maybe they're in 10th, 11th grade, and the parents are trying to figure out where they're going to go. The kid's trying to figure out, what do I want to do? And George steps in, and he's the guy who helps them analyze. He helps the student figure out what's his skills, what's his specialties, what would he be best in. He does a certain kind of test. I forget what it is. My grandson did it, and it was wonderful. Well, anyway, George doesn't do much more marketing other than word of mouth like that, which is great. And he does it in our BNI networking group. And when he and I were having what they call one-to-one, that's where the two of us sit down and we talk about whatever to help each other's businesses. Well, I taught a class that he couldn't make about the beginnings of using ChatGPT. And by beginnings, I mean it's like the foundation, like how to know how to do a prompt, how to create a few different things, how to use different tools that are within that platform in this window of time because it's changing so rapidly. And he said, how would I do this, Kathy? How would I bring this into my business? And I was explaining how I would describe it, starting right from the website itself, the specific app to load, the different tools, how to train it to know his style, his conversation mode, how he works, how to create that custom George GPT basically, and then how it would work and flow through all the different things, how to stack prompts and things like that. If you don't know AI, then you don't even understand what I'm talking about, and you need to be asking for my link on my notes on that class. Anyway, hopefully I'm going to do a class on that. That is a vision of mine. Well, anyway, so George said, okay, and I could see his eyes kind of glazing over. And I said, George, I remember when you did my grandson Dustin's, and he took that test. I said, you could take that test. And if you had the $20 a month paid for version, you could upload that in and upload different links from different colleges, assuming they were public links about the different programs that they had at different colleges he was looking at. And then you can create a prompt where you design it where it's a college analysis program. It's basically a program that this is going to answer right away. I said, so then instead of the hours of you using your own talents and skills, which are important because that's how you would need to build it and make sure it's all right, you could put this all into ChatGPT and it would analyze it for you, speed up the process. You're the key component here because without you, it doesn't know how to do it. So your skills are important. And that's the same thing in real estate. If you're not using this and getting creative of ways that you can put it into play, because that's what he was trying to figure out. How would I use that in my business? How would I make it efficient? I said, well, besides the emails that it can write better for you, yet still in your style, besides planning out your business plan, I told him how I did my business plan in about 30 minutes. And it was the best business plan I ever created, ever. And I did it all through AI, through a series of questions and answers that it asked me. I responded, we created, we built out a plan, and it gave me like a spreadsheet of my assignments of tracking. How about that? And even my goals written out so I could post them and keep my goals were extrapolated from that. That's great. I said, George, the first thing I would do with you is I said I would do your goals. And I said, now you got to step it up in the marketing in video, just like this. I said, you want to know how ChatGPT can help you with that? I said, it can get you the scripts. Now, the worst thing to do is a scripted video. I hate it when people are reading all right off their scripts. I am, you can tell, right off the cuff. So I wonder, do I have ADHD? Probably undiagnosed, but I'm not taking any meds for anything like that. That's another side story. Anyway, my point is he could do his goals for 2025. He could lay it all out. He can help analyze those students faster and more efficiently. And then he starts the video. And here's what I told him about video and what I do. So I take the transcript of this video when it's all edited and done and it's loaded up into YouTube. I take that transcript and I created a little chat profile that was called Betty the Blogger. I told Betty what I was looking for. I said, I want you to take this transcript and turn it into a blog. I want strong SEO components to it. I want a call to action at the end. I want a really strong hook in the beginning, and that'll be for my blog. Once I figured that out, that it could do that for me, I said, Betty, every time I tell you that we're going to write a blog, I'm just going to put in the transcript. Will you write it? And I said, do you understand? And it said yes. So that was great. So then the blogs all started. Well, then I realized, wait a minute, I could, do this over on LinkedIn, not necessarily copy it directly. I said, Betty, you are an expert in LinkedIn on how it's run and articles, especially. I said, I want you to now convert that blog or from the transcript, either one, into a perfect article for LinkedIn based on its style. And I want you to do that so that it's a range of 4 to 6 minutes max. I want a great headline for it. I need a call to action back to that particular video so that they can go watch it on my YouTube channel. And then a second call to action that says, if you like this kind of information, you might like others on my channel. And there's a link to go back to my YouTube channel. And I said, and if you are interested in doing business with me, then let's book a strategy call. And that's the third call to action in there. One going to my YouTube channel for an individual, one for the total one, and the third one, let's connect. I want all those things to happen, right? Well, I also learned when I started doing LinkedIn articles that once you do the article, it turns it into a post that features the article. So I said, Betty, I'm now going to need, especially since you understand LinkedIn, I need a post for it. And I'm going to need hashtags that are SEO strong for that post with that article. And I want you to create that. So now when I give you the transcript and say, are you ready? I'm going to give you the transcript and I want you to do all those actions, right? So she did. Well, then it dawned on me, hey, wait a minute. I'm going to need a picture for that article in the blogged in, right? I said, Betty, I want you to now add to the duties of each task that you're about to do when I say I've got a transcript of giving me 4 ideas for pictures. And I want them related to how this would be. And then I said, I also want you to write this for Instagram because Instagram also has its own modality, right? So you are an expert now also in Instagram. And I want you to do it with a maximum, I think it was 1,200 characters because I can't exceed that. And that includes the hashtags that I want specific. Now, since Instagram's different, you're going to need to have a different style that you're writing for it. Just change the style up and create it for that. And then we'll do it for Instagram. And I copied that to Facebook. So that one video is going to be transformed into a blog, a LinkedIn article, a LinkedIn post, an Instagram post, a Facebook post, and the video. And they're all linking back to the YouTube channel. And they're all linking back to me for a business strategy call. Do you see the leverage I'm getting from one small video? And this is AI. Does AI give me ideas that are current thought-provoking ideas for agents in my business, and they can do it for your business too? Yes, I get all of this from AI. So if you're not doing it, do you see how I just leveraged it? When I explained that to George, how he could do that with his video and create his free YouTube channel and how he could leverage it. I said, do you have a blog position on your website? George, he goes, yes. I said, see, and LinkedIn's free, Instagram's free, Facebook's free. You just have to have some help with an editor. And you know what? You can get that so easily. You can do it yourself if you want to, or you can hire someone very inexpensively to do that editing, and boom, you can make it happen. And look how you just leveraged everything. That's why I love AI. And man, do I. If you start following me, you're going to see I do. And I will have a link for you on how you can get that basic course that I'm talking about that I have notes on so that you can follow through and see how to create your personalized chat. You'll understand the different folders. You'll understand little individual chat GPTs on the side. You'll create your own personalized one. And It's actually geared toward realtors, so you're going to have examples of how you create some content. So you'll be able to be helped with that. And then the other thing is just follow me on here and you'll learn more, right? So if you like this, subscribe, make some comments below. That really helps me. I really need that. Would you do that for me, please? And then just share it with everybody you know. That's what I'm saying. Every realtor. And if you're a realtor who wants to level up your business, I am looking for those entrepreneur mindsets, those curiosity seekers, those ones that want a better net, and you have hustle. Give me a call. Let's do a business strategy call and see if we can't help each other out. It's worth it. It's worth at least a phone call. What do you got to lose? No pressure here. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.